Live.
Okay.
And
I'll allow it. Here we are.
Woo! Look at that! Woo! Dark Knight Brittany, hello. Just want to say, Ninjon is so metal, painting him with his own blood, and it looked actually pretty good. Was that real? I assumed it was fake, because it should be. It sounds awful.
Have to watch the video.
I don't have a problem with my own blood, but I don't like seeing other people's blood. Mr. Highman Canada 2, it's Morbin time. Chris House, nope, the blood thing was 100% real and 100% creepy. Huh. Weird. Right? Like,
I mean,
that's
I think
insane.
It's kind of hot. But that might just be me. I am having a ginger ale. I deserve it.
Mm.
It's Friday. Friday's ginger ale day.
It's Friday. Jason, hey everyone. The Primarch Angron. Pain. Nick Harris. Dang, Nick, I can't believe how messed up you got at the Godzilla after party.
I know. I kind of just went wild. And I'm honestly a little bit embarrassed about it.
What's everybody's favorite Showa era Godzilla film? I know Nick's the son of Godzilla. We don't yet. You don't have to get into it.
You nailed it.
It's probably the worst one. Actually, there's one called, what's it called? Monster Island, which is it uses mostly stock footage of other Godzilla movies, and it's pretty bad. Death to the Gray. Yeah, don't paint with blood. Blood thinner is way too expensive. Oh man, hey there cuties, I bought a t-shirt and I'm gonna wear it to my first miniature contest. Sweet! Oh yeah, we got some good t-shirts. Let me just show, because we took some really cool photos of us wearing it.
Exactly.
Boom! Right.
And the weird thing is, like, we're not fit at all.
No.
And then you just put the t-shirt on and then, man. Look at us. It's pretty crazy.
Captain Blue, when will you give up and do the blood thing yourself for views? Never? I mean, Nick can if he wants. I don't want
I'll do it. You can take a whole liter.
PG95, woo! Church Jardo, howdy, gents. Share with us, DM. Finished my Nurgle Town project, and I'm almost sure this is going to become my thing. Oh, I like Nurgle. I need to work on my Nurgle army a little bit.
You need to work on your Grey Knights.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need. Well, technically, I need to paint 2.
You need to work on your Genestealer coat.
I need to paint 2 Poxwalkers and 1 Death Guard. Because right now I have 9 Death Guard and 8 Poxwalkers. Chris House.
Did you finish the shrimp tank?
No. I still have probably an hour or 2 left of that too. I have some stuff to do. Bearcroft Mail, hi there. Chris House, does the original count as Showa? I don't know. I would assume it does. But yeah, the original, and I suppose the second one, is it called Godzilla Returns with Anguirus? I would assume that that's also Showa. But it always feels like Showa starts with Godzilla versus King Kong. Like, that's just like my instincts say that. But like, why wouldn't the original be Showa? Hello, John. Hi. Gamer Go. Hi.
Hi.
Big Pilgrims, please bring back the old intro music. It was a vibe. Uh-oh.
Which
well,
one?
That's true. There's a bunch.
And I went with the whistling one. That one was very divisive.
It was. Yeah. Some people were like, I like it. And some people were like, I will destroy the earth if I ever have to hear that again.
Yeah. And then there were some people that were like, I hated it at the beginning, but now that it's gone, I'm sad. Which is hilarious.
Malignus, the Undying King. Hey, J Nick, will you ever do another complete terrain creation video for the other major factions of 40k? Did we do a complete terrain creation for any? I guess we did, like, Imperial stuff.
Imperial stuff.
Yeah, why not?
Could be.
Death to the Grey. I've got 2,000 points of Eldar with the Avatar being my centerpiece. Now I have to paint them. Nice. Any Crimson, ahoy hoy everyone.
Ahoy hoy.
You got a big chungus, Keanu, Ibixis among us, Ligma. Thoughts on Ninjan painting a Daughters of Cain model with his blood? Not a fan. It's weird.
I'm turned on by it.
I feel like that's more of a Miniac thing than a Ninjan thing. Because, like, Miniac loves vampires. It's, like, one of the only things he likes.
I think it sounds interesting. I haven't seen the video. Not that Sean watched a vintage EOB video with Nick doing a solo product review, Vallejo Model Air Metallics. So, Nick, do you use summer or winter windshield washer fluid? Don't do that. That's what I was doing back in the day. We get comments on that video like maybe once every 2 years. It's very funny. Yeah. Just thin it with normal thinner. Or water.
Yeah, really,
Yeah,
you
you
should get the
use-
winter one with antifreeze.
Exactly. I used to use Windex for thinning my paints. And you can, but why?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it really helped me. I don't really think so.
Yeah, like, thinning the paint properly is probably a better move.
I mean, I have... Now, here's the thing, though. I had a bunch of models that I painted that way, and they look bad, but I was worse then. So maybe I should try it again. But I feel like I've had less problems with either just using a little water or using the airbrush thinner, Vallejo airbrush thinner, or using the flow improver.
I've been using straight water for like a year. No problems.
There you go. Dark Cow 7 of 9. Do you guys play Blood Bowl? I'm thinking of getting into it. We have Blood Bowl.
Yes, never
We
played
should
it.
play it. But we have not. Would love to.
Yes. Everybody send Games Workshop an email telling them that they should send us a new box of Blood Bowl. PG95, if those are unedited photos, where did you go to take them? I want to visit.
Funky Town.
Yeah, that's actually, it's like if you go, it's if you you have to get there at the exact right time of day. It's actually in Rhinelander, Wisconsin. It's like golden hour.
Yeah. You gotta get there before the hodag gets there.
Oh yeah.
First
Oh, the
your
whole
guy.
dag there. Oh yeah, your guy.
Oh yeah, the hodag there. Oh, the hodag there guy. 3 people might get that. That's unlucky, man.
Mountain Blue. The blood painting actually works really well for pale skin when you put it over an ivory white. I mean, sure, but also paint works. Flipping that dude at 88. I got smoked at Yu-Gi-Oh! Tonight. Jam Styles, hey! Andy Crimson, I can't wait until the Patreon-only stream tonight. Patreon-only stream?
Wow.
That's right!
That sounds like a lot of fun.
It does!
Pretty
so much
crazy.
fun.
You want to spend a little bit more time with us.
Mm-hmm.
That's where you
Every
can,
Friday.
Yeah, I know.
So is it just like a normal stream that's a bit longer? Or is it like extra cool?
It's actually extra cool because the Patreon members can call in during the stream and talk with their human or robotic voice.
Amazing! For like 5 minutes or like the whole time?
Like the whole time. Like you
Whoa!
can just talk and talk and talk, and it's wild.
That is straight up piratical.
I know. We need to add that in.
When we get our sound bar.
Yep.
The big oof. Hey Jay, I was thinking of ordering from Victoria Miniatures. Are they good quality? Yes, they are very good. I bought from them years and years ago when they were doing mostly hand sculpted stuff, and it's still pretty darn good. Recently, I bought some of their digitally sculpted stuff, and they're immaculate. Matthew Cheeseman, hang on, that's not a manta you're painting. It's not? Uh-oh.
What?
Sean Hopkins, greetings, Jay and Nick. Any tips for non-metallic metal? Yes, there is a YouTube video by Zumekito that is excellent.
Go watch that.
Yeah.
Akina Canones, any advice for getting minis for free that doesn't include prison time?
Don't get caught.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
You can get one free mini a month at the Games Workshop
Yeah.
store. Warhammer store. They changed it years ago.
If you subscribe to the EonsOfBattle Patreon, it'll feel like you're getting at least one free model a month.
That's true. I remember when I was a kid, because there was like always a Games Workshop store. I thought you made video games there. Because I didn't know what it was. Because it didn't make sense to me. It's like, yeah, you work in a shop to make games. And games, in my mind, are video games.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what it is. So I feel like Warhammer store makes more sense.
Yeah.
They sell Warhammers. Ooh, Flipnote Dude at 88. Find a sugar mama.
Ooh.
That's a good
That's a
idea.
great idea.
Sugar mama. Or sugar daddy. You can do whatever you want.
I think a sugar baby is like a type of monkey.
I think you're a sugar baby if you have a sugar daddy.
Dark Cow 79, do you guys play Blood Bowl? Nope. David Warren J, I have to thank you for the Corsairs video. I have used speed paint on my shore troopers and hated them when they were done. Your use of glazing inspired me, and now I'm doing that and feels good. Oh, sweet. I have some shore troopers that need to paint up. One way to get speed paint richer is if you undercoat with a color. So like with shore troopers, if you undercoat with like a yellow tan and then put on pallid bone, you're probably going to end up with like a much more vibrant color. Daniel Bear. Jay, seeing as you're such a Yu-Gi-Oh! Chad, should I run triple Book of Moon or 3 Imperium to counter flu? All right, here's what you do. All right, you get yourself all 5 pieces of Exodia. And then you get 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons.
Whoa.
And then, it's all, you'll win all the time.
I liked that they had the, like back in the day, at like restaurants and diners and stuff, they had like the sticker machines, and they had the stickers that were Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
I remember those. I had a couple of those. And I used them as Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Ooh, also, are you using your dual disc? Because you have to.
Right.
I mean, otherwise, you're just making it harder on yourself.
Yep.
Odie Man just got into Necromunda, and I'm debating between the Corpse Grinders, Goliath Palatine Enforcers, or Slave Ogrins. You guys are great at making snap decisions based on nothing. A little help. Yes, go with House Escher. I have spoken.
There you go.
Brotherhood of Steel. Shout out to the Adeptus Arbites, who should have been the new kill team instead of the Navy. But there's already Adeptus Arbites models. I mean, technically not. Technically, they're the Enforcers. But it's the same thing.
I find that voice offensive.
Pinctus, would you ever do Chaos Space Marine models in your Patreon? I'm not subscribed now, but I'm heavily considering it. We will never do Chaos Space Marines. However, we might do Corrupted Space Super Soldiers.
Wow.
Can known as Nick, can you guess what number Jay is thinking of?
9.
It was 69. That was close. Kalzaruk, imagine a Kamarag game. There was a game called Gangs of Kamarag. It came with, I think, I don't remember if it came with 1 box of Dark Eldar jet bikes and 1 box of Dark Eldar Hellions, or 2 of each. But yeah, it was like a board game that had super simple rules, and everybody bought it just to get the models for cheaper.
Hell yeah. Flipping a dude at 88, I'm waiting to get all the Space Hulk Kill Team stuff.
Yeah, looks like it's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a cool season. I didn't realize, but we have gotten 4 boxes, and so this will be the 5th, the start of a new quad.
Quad.
Titus the Human, what are your thoughts on me converting my Noise Marines into Loyalists? Yeah, that'd be cool.
Do it.
Have you guys ever had a camera switch codecs and you didn't realize it until all of the recording was done? Fun times.
No. Although
we've had lots of other camera problems.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of them is rest in peace.
Yeah, and I've had a camera poop out.
Poop out?
It can record for 3 seconds at a time.
Yeah, it's not the card.
Yeah,
It just isn't the card. It's falling apart. I think it served its purpose for. I mean, that camera came out in 2010. I think 12 years is a good run. Using it a lot, and probably a couple overheating sessions in there. Rest in peace, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Never has there ever been a good time to join the Patreon. Let's just say that.
Yeah. Thinking about getting a new fleet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. New fleet. Neil Burrow. Hey, guys, what's your fave orc model?
Bikers.
Battle wagon.
War bikers.
Battle wagon.
I love the war bikers.
I love the battle wagon.
I have like 30.
Gazwool. Gazwool is also cool.
I painted an entire Eldar army on commission for money for war bikers. Mm-hmm.
Comedy comes in threes.
So is Warhammer Seasons like the Psychic Awakening stuff where armies had to buy 0.5 codexes, or is it just quarterly points adjustments we get for free? I don't know. So the dude at 88 kilocans are awesome. The old ones. Oh my goodness, not the old ones. The new ones are super cool, but the old ones are a little rough.
Yeah, bro. Also, LOL. Also, what are you drinking? That was some ginger ale burps.
Mm-hmm.
Those were some nice, strong, healthy ginger ale burps. Yeah, I'm actually having a hard time getting bubbly for a reasonable price and the flavors I like. So I had to just not. So I drink a small can of ginger ale on Fridays.
And never have we needed your patronage more for bubbly cameras.
maybe one day we'll be able to get a fleet of cameras as well as large cans of ginger ale.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cool though.
Cool, son. Opinions on the White Scars. I like the White Scars. They're neat. They actually have some really cool lore about their Legion founding. I have a big baggie of metal White Scars shoulder pads. I have no earthly idea what I'm going to do with it.
Chris House. Jay, what drill bits do you use in your pin vise? I bought some cheap ones and they bend immediately.
I use PCB drill bits, which Nick turned me on to. They're super sharp and super fragile.
Yep.
I've bought a bunch of those, like, hey, 25 pack of 0.2 millimeter drill bits, and they're garbage. They're always super dull. The tip is super badly ground. Like, they're just from China. They're awful. I like the PCB ones because they are perfect. The only problem with them is that they are fragile because they are hardened steel.
Me too.
That's the Gray. I had an idea for a table war game today. Battle Song, the fire and maneuver line skirmish combat game utilizing 18th century battle tactics, but with las rifles you have to crank up to shoot. It sounds like you're trying to trick me into a historical. No, I promise they're lasers. They just have to, slowly load. And...
Kelzeroak, imagine Nick sitting next to a vending machine entirely full of bubbly. Make a boob lays there too. At least in my headcanon.
Mm-hmm. Waffle Enjoyer. Don't apply much force at all. The rotational force will pull the bit into the material due to the spiral cut. Yes, unless it's a horrible, cheap, awful, dull drill bit that's garbage. I had some. I bought like a variety pack, and I didn't even open, because I opened a few of them, and literally on some of them, because like drill bits have like, they're ground in two directions to make a kind of a point in the middle. They just didn't grind on one side.
Amazing.
Because you can't really see it from the packaging, so.
Right.
I was like, oh, this is just garbage. Titus the Human, have you seen The Last Airbender, and could you make an army of benders for Patreon? I have seen Avatar The Last Airbender. It's excellent. Probably one of the greatest things ever made. I don't know. I don't know if we'll do benders.
That means we're not.
Death to the Gray. I just had a client ditch me because $20 a model is too expensive for them. Where can I go to get some clients for mini painting commission? It's hard. It's really hard. I don't know.
It is hard. You gotta. I think I feel like you just gotta be at the local game store.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying your best. PG95. I'm hungry. You heard it here, folks.
Waffle Enjoyer. Morgwaeth's Waifu Coven.
Not wrong.
Cupcake Unleashed. Top 10 best and worst 40k minis. I think I made that video.
I think you did top 5.
Ah. Whichever one is your absolute favorite model, that's my top 10 worst.
You know what? You nailed it.
In today's video, I gave my opinions on the new Angron model, and some people were upset that I didn't like it.
Yeah, well, why are you wrong?
That's true. That's a good point.
Ever think about being right?
Never.
Oh, yeah, we can tell. Oh, yeah, we know. We know you don't care about the fans.
I liked that moon buggy, though. That was fun.
Moon buggy. Paint us. What do you think of Mini X new studio?
It looks neat.
Looks pretty sick.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
I
planning
like
on driving up and crashing.
Yep. We're not going to tell him. We're just going to be there. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Titus the Human. My sister wants female space wolves. What is the best Games Workshop heads for the job? What's heads? Where can you get a bunch? of female heads from Games Workshop. And Sisters of Battle, but I feel like Sisters of Battle wouldn't look right because Sisters of Battle have like very specific like haircuts.
Yeah,
I don't really know. Maybe it's probably something from Age of Sigmar.
That's a good idea.
You might even be able to get like some like barbarian-y heads, which would look really good on Space Wolf bodies. The Xenoist, have you ever applied makeup techniques to waifu up your female models? I mean, yes, but like it's still you still have to paint it. Like it's like, oh yeah, just throw on, just create a little rouge. I'm like, well yeah, but that's still, highlighting and shading and hard.
Did you ever put the powder on it?
Yes. Little foundation.
Yeah.
My foundation color is Bent Nye, light Japanese.
Mine is Snow White. I don't remember what mine
And the
was.
Seven Dwarves.
Hey, that's not a nice thing to say about Sean.
Ah!
Yeah, I don't remember what mine was. I don't know where that makeup went.
I just threw it out because it's been way too long.
Oh yeah, but I don't know where it went. I didn't throw it out. I don't know where it is. I must have thrown it out, but I don't remember. It's very odd.
Neuroconus, female space wolves. I don't know, maybe Escher Gang heads from Necromunda. That's not a bad idea. The only problem is the heads on the Escher models are kind of connected to the necks, and the necks are attached to the bodies. So you might have to do a fair bit of conversion. Like a little, kind of make green stuff necks.
Tessa the Gray. I'm a little drunk, haha. Sorry, I'm a chill. A little drunk. I feel like that's something that people say when they're really drunk.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people say that they're tipsy when they're absolutely blasted.
Right. Right,
Yeah,
here's
but-
also proof. Tessa the Gray. Always use powder last, avoid touching your butthole, wash hands after. Proof right there. A little more than a low.
Oh, Sunnyboy76. Hey Jay, any tips on painting white? I really like Games Workshop and Army Painter's speed paint and contrast paint white. I think that they're really good paints. Probably prime the model white, put on that stuff, and then highlight with white. Or airbrush is another good tool if you want to paint white. It makes it a lot easier. Y'all happen to know if Warhammer stores are franchises or actually owned by Games Workshop? I think they're owned by Games Workshop.
Yeah.
Jason Alaska. Stormcast have great female heads. That is true, although you don't get that many. Depending on the kit. I don't know. I've only built all of the models from Dominion, and there was a bunch, but there's probably like 6. Because usually it's kind of like half and half men and women.
The gray. What's in that ginger ale, Nick? I wish there was something. It's literally just ginger ale. Hashtag Canada Dry.
Paintus, would you ever try pigment powder on miniatures like the Midwinter mini video? I tried and it looks great. Yeah, I've used tons of pigment powder.
I don't believe you.
I bought some white pigment powder that I'm excited to try out. I don't know exactly what I'll use it for, because it's not really snow. But like what is like white rust? I might be used for like a mixer, like if I want to lighten a different pigment. I have to play with it.
Can you bear? Jay, tips for painting black armor?
I had a thought today, because black armor is unbelievably hard to do. I had a thought, and I kind of wanted to experiment with this. I want to take 2 Space Marines, spray paint them black, and then one of them just go crazy dry brushing it with gray, and then, like, so that'll give me tons of edge highlights of gray, and then paint black in all of the areas that aren't the edge. So I'm kind of like correcting it. And then I thought to try the same thing but with sponging and see what that looks like.
That is interesting.
Matthew Mayer, are you going to do a 3D print Age of Sigmar project like the Imperium base you did a while ago? We sort of did. We did a demonic forest. I feel like that terrain would work really well for Age of Sigmar.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we're definitely open to it.
Those tree heads are cool.
They're cool.
Skull tree heads.
Yeah, we'd love to make more stuff that works for both.
Mm-hmm.
Stay tuned. CC Minis just built 2 boxes of Dominion. Yeah, 6 sounds just about right. Yeah, two boxes would be sick. Like,
yeah!
Two really nice sized armies.
And you could probably buy 2 boxes for less than the original retail price.
Yeah. You could probably buy 3. You know a store that has a bunch of them.
I do need more of those spear guys. You see what they're charging for those spear guys just out of the box?
They are very expensive.
It's a little wild, considering like I can go on eBay right now, probably 15, 20 bucks. Get a whole squad.
Yeah.
Ninja on beep boop! We were just talking about you. We haven't watched the video yet, but it sounds icky. John, oh hey, Daughters of Cain. They're fun to paint, need to be more red though. I'm gonna use fake blood for mine. While we were working today, we watched a little of Miniac's stream, and you weren't on it, and so we turned it off.
Yeah. And we told him that we were upset about it.
Mm-hmm. John, it's not icky, it's silly. Potato, potato. Tomato, tomato. Shout out to STM. Oh, we got some metallics before the snake and after. It's friggin' beautiful. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do... metallics are so hard because they're shiny, and so that makes it like really hard to see where your highlights and shadows are. But I think I'm going to wash them, and then I'm going to like force in my shadows with black paint, and then I'm going to reapply my highlight of silver. I should probably try to work in a color too. Maybe I'll mix in like a little blue tinge or purple tinge.
Purple.
Yeah, probably purple.
That would look nice.
Mm-hmm.
David Warren. Nick, do you think that you'll have EOB Patreon terrain that will conform to the 3x3 grid for Dead Zone? It's a good idea.
Yeah. Dead Zone is such a fun game.
Yeah. I think we could do that, especially if we get some more Dead Zone in.
Yeah.
Because I also think it would also work for Kill Team.
Yeah, it totally would. I mean, like, Vantage Point is based on 3 inches. Although, isn't, like, all Games Workshop terrain, like, 2.5 to 2 point, like, 2 3/4?
It's yeah, it's weird. It's all a lie.
Yeah. Hey, this looks like the whole YouTube crew is pulling up. Where's Brent? Somebody go get Brent.
Yep. He hasn't been on in a while. Every once in a while he'll show up.
Yeah. He's probably lurking. I see you, Goobs.
Oh, yeah.
He's cutting up some sprue into small pieces. I can hear it.
You can hear the blender?
Yep.
Matt the G's, man. An extra 3 inches could go a long way.
I don't know what you are talking about.
Me either.
Paintus, would you ever try to paint up some Gaslands? I think you would enjoy the game based on your other games. I always hear great things about Gaslands. I haven't given it a try, but I would like to. Are there any like Gaslands STLs I can subscribe to? I don't know why. I'm not feeling creative. I just want to buy things that look cool. David Warren, I'm painting some Vermean Thralls and Asterian Ciphers right now, along with these shores. Ooh, the Asterians. I really want to get the, what are they called? The big, fat ninja lizards. Those guys are great.
Oh, yeah.
Nero Conus, and I had to finally look up Marco Frissoni, not just Mecha. Hello, guys, it is me. Oh no, he goes, hello, guys, Marco here. Love Marco.
Love him.
Really cool guy.
Perfect impression as well.
Neil Burrow, Goobertown's fishing videos are top notch. I remember watching that when it dropped, and there's a great moment where he loses his lure, and he just starts, he's like laughing, he's just laughing so hard, but he also has to remain perfectly still and balanced, or else he's going to tip over, and so he just looks like a madman. David Warren, Asterian Metsidans is what you're thinking of. Yeah! Yeah, those guys are awesome. I want to get them. And it's cheap. Cheap, way cheaper than little G-dubs.
DJ Johnny Phi, love the body on your snake lady from Underworlds. That color scheme is sweet. Sweet.
Yeah, I had originally planned on keeping them very cold, but they kind of turned out pretty warm. So I think I'm just going to roll with it.
DJ Johnny Phi, everything is cheaper than G-dubs.
Little bit.
I think it's very reasonable. $182 for a couple sprues.
This stream is sponsored by Games Workshop. No, it is not.
Or is it?
It's not.
You'll never know, but it's not.
Mm-hmm. Think they bought it?
Yep.
Good. Oh yeah, we're bought and paid for by Big Games Workshop.
Big plastic.
Does anybody play Underworlds? Do you know if you can just buy or print the cards off the internet? I guess I have the cards because I bought these. I don't know where they are.
Let's see.
I might have put them on eBay though, and they might have just sent me the sprues.
I found an Underworld's deck builder online, but I don't know what this is.
Tight as the Human, could you do a tutorial magnetizing the Horus Heresy box sets? No, but I do have a video of how to magnetize Space Marines. I magnetize my Death Watch kill team. God, what would that video have been called? Something about I know the thumbnail. It's just a clip art of magnets and a picture of the model.
You can find it.
Like magnets, not all they're cracked up to be or something. Magnets super useful, super annoying.
Magnets. Helpful, economical, and really annoying.
Yeah! So yeah, just do that video.
Wow, that one did really well.
Shoutouts DM, I'm so close to finishing the Tau. Sweet! I just finished some Tau and I really like them.
CC Minis, I think you can get all the rules on Battlescribe. Jam Styles, if you're sponsored by Rage Shadow Legends, will they care if you say their orcs aren't as orky as Warhammer? I don't think they care about anything.
No. Not that I would ever have anything bad to say about Rage Shadow Legends, a AAA quality game right in your pockets.
Oh, yeah.
Move aside Call of Duty, move aside Kirby. We got Rage Shadow Legends. Have to, I need to check on my normal knight.
Bet she is still level 5.
Yep.
Ginger Beer. I agree with everything you said about Angron, but I still really like him. Going to use an entire box of Games Workshop skulls on his base. Maybe 2 boxes.
I feel like that would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's not a bad model. I just don't really like it. It doesn't feel special.
Yeah. The Dark Knight Prinny. When are you guys gonna get on Ninjon's level of Ridge Wallet?
Yeah, John, you got a Ridge Wallet? Gotta hook us up.
we
have lame old leather folders.
Right, you gotta use the promo code. I remember my boss years and years ago had a Ridge wallet, and he was really flaunting it. And I was like, "Geez, did you watch a podcast and bought that?" But apparently there was a Ridge wallet pop-up store.
Wow!
And he bought it there. Sometimes malls have like little stores, and he bought it at one of those. I was like, I just thought it would be cool.
Yeah, it's like, cool Ridge wallet. Is your clothing from ThreadUp that you wear on your way to your BetterHelp appointment? Jason Alaska. Jay, what do you think of the White Scars Mark 6 upgrade helmets and shoulder pads? Love them. I think they're all cool. DJ Johnny Phi. Hi guys, I learned that the Primarch stand on the 30k guys have a smaller base, pull-out base that they're to use in game, so those crazy large bases weren't intended for tabletop. Yeah, they all have a diorama and a normal, I think, 40mm base. I have Horus, so I need to paint him up. I'm thinking about doing Lunar Wolves Horus when he was in his white armor. Cobalt Sun. I love how the big mini painting YouTube isn't cutthroat and toxic to each other. Oh no, that's behind the scenes. Yeah, we're DMing each other.
You should hear the things that Brent says about us.
Oh yeah, Lila can be pretty brutal. When Goobs, Casey, and I were hanging out at Adepticon, oh yeah, we were just staring at each other angrily.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I thought there was almost going to be a duel.
Yeah.
Kind of had that feeling in the air. Dickories. Angron might look cooler if you model him to look like he's crashing into the ground, like a red meteor, debris flying up around him.
Yeah, or something.
That's what I was thinking.
Just like do something.
I thought he was looking like... I thought he looked like he was landing.
Yeah. Or what if his sword is like so used that it's just scratches? It's just a sword made of scratches because it's never not been in combat. Angry Ron.
Oh, Angry Ron.
I feel like on some of them they tried so hard on the names. Lionel Johnson, Sanguinius. What should we call the angry guy? Angron. All right, we get to go home now. Not that, Sean. Mini nerds having a Ron Burgundy style straight fight. Pretty much. Paint us. Brent told me that Jay and Nick are dumb heads. So Jay and Nick said that Brent was smelly. I'll explain this to my grandchildren 50 years from now. Ah, yes, the great YouTube painter beef of the 2020s.
Titus the Human, Angry Ron versus Robot Gorilla Man.
Waffles Enjoyer, Arbiter Ian's pronunciation of Gilliman is my favorite. How does he say Gilliman? Gilliman? Well, now I have to rewatch all his videos. That's okay though. I really like Arbiter Ian's videos.
Gwilly Man. That's my vote.
Titus the Human. Major Kill is such a Chad. Ugh, I'll never forget his video. How to have abs and drink a lot.
It's pretty great. He just has a lot of fun, and I appreciate it. Also, just killing it.
Yeah. Ugh.
Just killing it. And I really appreciate it. But speaking of killing it, we're going to be switching over to our Patreon-only live stream now.
Yeah!
And what's very, very special about that is you can call in and chat with us with your human voice through Discord during the stream for the whole time or however long you want. It's fun. We all talk and ask questions and be weird, and it usually gets awkward, but it's awesome. Like in the best way.
Yeah.
And, yeah. And also, we're not streaming on Fridays anymore.
Saturdays.
So, that's what I meant. Saturdays. We're not streaming on Saturdays anymore. And everyone knew what I meant. And yeah, we're not streaming on Saturdays anymore. So we're not going to be here tomorrow. So we'll be back on Monday. But make sure you go watch all the videos, join the Patreon, buy the shirts if you want, and we have models too.
Yes, we do.
But we'll be back with another live stream at 9 p.m. on Monday. So join us for that.
Alrighty, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
And boop boop and.